Good morning, guys. How you doing? I say good morning, but that's only because the time for me that this video will be posted is in the morning. So if it's good evening, good midday, good whatever time, you could be sleeping right now. Who knows? But I just wanted to have a little cheeky game to show you guys off stream. So you're not going to see any chat on this game, and I think I might do some more. I like to call them stealth cast because there's so many good games that I find on the ladder and no one casts them. And I don't have time to show them on stream. So I really want to show you guys them. And I feel like there's so many good games that don't ever get showed. So I call them like the stealth cast because otherwise they'll just go into oblivion and they'll never be seen ever again. Think about it like that. How sad does that sound? Anyways, not to put too much of a downer on things. So I'm going to show you this game, and yeah, this is a really fun game. So I don't just pick random games. I only pick the most fun ones. So we've got Woodpusher here, who I think you've seen on the channel. He's done some crazy Brit builds recently. He's got that like Callan Age 1 Brit build that you saw him do a little while ago. I think he was the guy that revolted with Brits to South Africa as well. So this guy is partial to a crazy build order, which is which is what I basically created this channel to do, is just to show the creativity. There's no right or wrong with builds. It's just, the sky's the limit with your creativity. Of course, you need good micro and macro to pull these things off. Don't get me wrong. But when it comes to build orders, there isn't a right or wrong. Any build order can be good. It's just as long as your creativity's there and your micro ability. So we've got Base Bobby in the north of the map here, playing as the Brits. One of the most common civilizations, I think. Always has been, and I think always will be. You see it a lot in all elo ranges, but you see it a lot at high elo as well. Just because it's Brits are one of those civs that are relatively simple in concept and, good at all elo levels, but they have quite a high skill ceiling, is the best way of putting it. So then they're easy to play, but hard to master. And the reason for that is because you get so many vills with all the mana booming, it can be very difficult to control all of those villagers and not lose all of those settlers. So it does have a high skill ceiling. So that's why I think it's played at all elo levels, including the pros. So we're going to see Brits. Let's have a quick look at his deck. Again, that looks pretty standard. Nothing out of the ordinary there. And what I am going to do is just quickly move. Hello. Let me move myself over here. That way you guys can see much better. There you go. There you go. And so nothing out of the ordinary. Interesting that he does have heavy fortifications. That is not something you see every day with Brits. So that's a little bit odd. And just in case you wonder, yes, heavy fortifications does cost 250 wood these days. Going to be picking up some treasures on the map. There's a 40 coiner there. But what we want to see is Woodpusher. Now, Woodpusher's doing something a little bit crazy. Let's have a quick look at his deck. Again, doesn't look like it's anything out of the ordinary. Gone for, by the looks of it, capitalism and French immigrants. So I presume, no, it would have been capitalism first card because he does have TP. So he went for starting TP, chopped for a house, sent capitalism, and then at some point chopped for French immigrants. And we see here, look at this age up. He still hasn't aged up yet, and look how much gold capitalism has amassed. So what we're seeing right now. And it would have been good, actually, if I saw this at the start. But it looks like he's going to go for... I'm going to say it's like a naked fast fortress, but like an eco fast fortress. So he's not going to ship 700 gold to get there. So look at this. Brits are going to be aged up any second right now. And he's only just clicking age up. So he's gone from 19 villagers. There's the 19th one right there. Capitalism was the first card. And it's now got 300 coin. He then chopped. So he then chopped for a house. And he chopped for 225 wood to get French immigrants. That's going to slow him down a lot. But then he also builds a lot more villagers. And the idea behind this is that, he doesn't have to ship 700 gold when he ages up. He's also going to go for a third shipment. Wow, that's actually ballsy. I didn't expect that. Even though I saw some of this game, I did not expect to see that as well. So Irish immigrants is coming in at a perfect time as well. If anyone doesn't know, you get 2 settlers. We're in 5 minutes of the game that's gone past. I think it's up to about 12. And so now it's got, because it's the first 5 minutes, and look at that timing. It's going to come 2 seconds after. He's going to get 4 villagers, and that's free. That's an age 1 card, and he gets 4 villagers out of it. So now currently on 23 vills, 3 of these are CDBs as well. So yeah, actually, really, really nice build. Yes, his opponent is aged up. Let's have a quick look at what's going on. He is doing some kind of early aggression here as well. He's aged up with the governor. Hello, Gav. And he's going to be building a barracks. It's a little bit late for Brits. They should have about 5 musketeers out by now. But there's 6 Minutemen out. So, you know, what are you going to do? You know, that shows you how good this build is. And that's one thing you can get away with the USA civilization, is because they can just keep pulling that levy of Minutemen. And that's going to be enough to protect them. It's going to be aging up with the Virginia plan and the Culpeper Minutemen, which is always good in a jiffy. Comes in very fast. And now look, he's not shipping 700 gold. Yes, it's gone over 6 minutes. But he hasn't had to use a resource card, which is pretty impressive. It's just all been eco cards, all eco cards. So this is going to be a slightly bit slower. Not even that much slower, though. It's going to be a little bit slower, but it's going to be a lot more greedier. So, you know, I age up, what, a minute earlier? Not even that. Maybe about 45 seconds, 40 seconds earlier than this when I do my standard USA build. But this guy has way better eco than me. I can only manage to get 3 CDBs in, French immigrants. You know, this guy snuck in another 4 villager shipment and capitalism, which is like 2.5 vills. State capitals over here as well, and that really, really hastens up this age up as well. So, yeah, it's got everything it needs, honestly. He just needs to... I like this as well. He's able to afford 700 wood. Anyone who doesn't play USA, one of the things about the Fast Fortress is you need to put a lot of villagers on wood because you can't really ship 700 wood. And that's, you know, the slowest gathering resource. It's bad. So for him to be able to then send 700 wood on top of this, it's really impressive, actually. So you get age up regulars. There's 6 of them. He's got 6 Minutemen. And look at this. He's just able to deter any push here. It's not the fastest of pushes, but he's had 6 Minutemen out the entire time with a full HP Explorer, which is here somewhere. There it is. Like, it's very difficult, unless you're like Russia or Otto, to push into this. So he's picked the matchup really, really well. And French-Canadian card coming in. So he's gone for the Hampshire. Yeah, that's the factory. And the French-Canadians. This gives you 2 Napoleon guns. And one thing that got changed about the Napoleon gun card is you can, once you shipped it now, you can make them from from Trevor's taps here. Forgot for a second what these things are called. Some of them, sometimes they're called saloons, sometimes they're called taverns. I don't know, depends where you are from the world. And here we go. And if we look at his macro, veteran regulars coming in, and that's 700 wood's been really, really coming really, really nicely here. And he's going to put most of his villagers on gold. And yes, now 1k wood coming in. And yes, you are going to see a Napoleon spam, baby. Now, this is one thing I've been waiting for someone to do. I've been trying to sort of do it myself at some point. I just haven't got around to it. But now that look, bang, as soon as that comes in, he's going to be able to start making them. Yeah, I was going to say, he's making some gunslingers there, but you want to cancel them, definitely. And there they are. 4 pop, 1 Napoleon gun. And these things are basically leather cannons on steroids. Are they better than falconets? It's debatable. Yes and no. No, from the fact that they don't do as much damage, but yes, that they're look how fast these guys are. They got 4 speed. 4 speed for an artillery unit. Leather cannons don't have that much speed. So yeah, they have 50% range resistance as well, and they will trade well versus falconets. You do need more of them generally, but they can micro very well because there's no unpack pack animation. And they have 4 speed for an artillery. I don't know why I find that so funny. They do have 230 HP as well. Falconets have 200. A few more getting popped here. Oh, he's going to get seen by the... Oh, don't get seen by the Hussars. I beg. Oh, he's hunting them. He's hunting them. He sees them. The line of sight. Oh, the regulars get there in time. You need to do a bit of a pull trick. The Hussars are going for it. They're dedicated. Ah, now he's going to back up. That was a really nice trade for Wood Pusher there. And based Bobby, not so based in his micro there. Brits are pushing around the backside as he tries to take down. He does take down the outpost, but nothing else. And look at this. I love this. I love seeing a good USA player that actually uses his Minutemen levy every time he can. Every time you get the opportunity to ship the levy, you should. And it's something I don't see. You'd be surprised by even high-level USA players do. And the Wood Pusher's certainly doing that. Sign of a good USA player. And that's, and, you know, these Minutemen are providing the large chunk of his military mass, really. He's got more Minutemen than he has regulars right now. And these guys have 26 attack. You know, you can't, definitely, for how cheap they are as well, it's definitely something you can't sleep on. Okay, Musketeers trying to go into the, for Napoleon. Look how, you can kite with these guys. They have the same speed as a Musketeer. Look at them. Look at them. So good. So good. Now going for the factory as well. So he's with that, thanks to that 1k wood as well, he's able to get another TC. So he's booming on the back of this. So, you know, like we saw at the beginning of this game, how boomy. Another levy coming in for Minutemen. You know, the factory now coming in, which costs 250 wood, 250 food. You know, he's got a tavern here, which again is basically another villager. And yeah, this is looking really, really good. This is, you know, this is a really cool build. I really like this. It's not something you see. You know, it's basically a different play on the standard fast fortress. It's, you know, it's kind of a naked eco fortress with Napoleon guns, which is really cool because massing. You know, these guys are cheaper than you know, they cost what, 450 gold. Yes, they're for population space, but you know, a falconet is 400 gold, but 100 wood. You know, so it's 500 total resources, and you know, it's not easy to macro that all the time. So just having Napoleon guns be gold, they are cheaper than falconets, and they trade well versus them. So we might see here as well 2 falconets. He's on 33 vils. So let's have a look at based Bobby, and based Bobby is on 57 vils. 2 more Napoleon guns coming in. 2 falconets are going to snipe one of these. They do have superior range as well. But look at that. A Napoleon gun survives 2 falconet shots. That, I actually did not know that. And I don't know if that's because there was some dodging going on. But look at this kiting. Wood Pusher with the micro. Beautiful. And yeah, I'm still gobsmacked about 2 falconets not being able to kill a Napoleon gun in 1 hit. And that might be my terrible casting knowledge. But if that's the case, then Napoleon guns are super effective. It's like Pokemon. You know, these guys are the fire Pokemon and these guys are the leaf Pokemon. And they're super effective, their attacks, just because they can survive a double shot. Like, that makes the artillery micro insane. Yes, they could get popped by musketeers and stuff, but just being able to survive a whole total shot with 5 HP. The devs know what they're doing there. That's not, you know, that's not by accident. You know, that is definitely not by accident. Interesting to note, these guys have case shot as well. I don't know if that's, I'm not sure how good that is, but 7x7, 3 times multi by infantry. So I think they still do, basically what that means is they do well versus infantry at close range as well. So even if infantry try and get in close to them, got a really good case shot. Which looks like that's auto kind of, some civilizations have case shot, like Sweden with leather cannons, but you have to send a card for that. So let's have a look at base Bobby. He's trying to get another TC over this side of the map. He's doing well. He's just shipped the fort. Fort's going to go down on the south of the map. Try and solidify his position over here, which is really nice because there's a lot of natural resources here. Like there's a couple of mines over here. 3 mines, lots of wood, some food at this side of the map as well. So yeah, so denying that south side of the map is going to be really nice. But this is unfortunate. Is the TC going to go up in time? I think it is. It is. Joseph Davis there, putting in some legwork to make sure that town centre goes down. Minutemen getting called. Oh my god, these guys are being a menace, but massing a lot of hussars is definitely the right option. But oh my goodness me, elite Apache cavalry as well. Oh, this is... Oh, oh! The Hussars kind of stopped in their track there. They got dazed. I'm not sure why, because they definitely had a really good opportunity to kill some of these Napoleon guns. And they do. And the one down... Oh! Stuff getting mauled there. Both the fact the two Falconets going down, but oh my goodness me. All the Napoleon guns are going to go down to Hussars. And that is really unfortunate micro by Woodpusher. I was at the beginning of this game, you know, saying how good his micro was and kiting with them. But one thing that's not easy with them is because they suffer from the same problem that leather cannons do. Whilst Falconets, when they're unpacked, have a very small hitbox, and you can drag all your units through them. You can't do that. You can't do that with leather cannons or Napoleon guns. They got this very obnoxious wide hitbox from each other as well. And so when you move them, they kind of clumber in all over each other. So if you want to know how to counter them, Hussars is definitely a good option. And based Bobby knows what he's doing. It's a very base decision by Bobby. So again, just massing kind of Brit standard stuff. Musk, Huss. He's getting a Falconet now. Shipping some 10 longbows. And he's on 60 vils. He's on 60 vils. He's got a lot of wood. Looks like he needs to find the herds. Could be putting down a lot of TPs, actually. That would be pretty nice. He has shipped 8 vils. Does have the option of going for something like Yyman here. Yyman would be great because I think they would outrange the Napoleon guns. Napoleon guns have 23 range. I think that's how much longbows have as well. Let's have a quick look. Yyman, I think, gives them more range, right? Yeah, adds another 4. So, yeah, so they get like 26 range or something ridiculous. So they would actually outrange an artillery piece. So, you know, massing a load of Yeoman would be pretty good here because it counters everything else as well. Apart from the guard Ulons. And that's the Pulaski's Legion. Sorry if I'm butchering that name. But this card, oh, this card has saved me so many times. Guard Ulons. 12 of them for 1,000 resources. Is that going to be the difference? He's massed a load more Napoleon guns again. I just can't get over the speed of these guys. And from the can't remember what it's called now. Not the artillery foundry. The one that gives you the upgrades. They can actually increase their speed as well. Musketeers are going on melee. Hussars are getting stuck in there, but the Ulons just pack a punch. 48 damage apiece they do, and they are going to clean up. Oh, that was filthy. And if there's one thing on this channel we love, it's filth. 4 more Falconets from the top rope coming in. Look at this position that they're in. Oh, usually it's the high ground that you want, but he's got the low ground here, and Cav really struggling to micro. He still has 3 Musketeers. Oh, and these Ulons, they do pack a punch, but my God, they're weak. And oh, Minutemen getting ragdolled left, right, and center. He does have a pick. Oh, he's cleaning up. Just when I thought it was going to be a cleanup for Woodpusher, base Bobby comes in with some base micro here. And almost all of the Apache going down as well. And wow, look at the scores. We got ourselves a game, boys. See, I told you I don't show you the rubbish ones. I only show you guys the best. And yeah, now we've got, I tell you what though, 51 vils for USA is not half bad. Don't forget capitalism as well has been sent. The Arsenal, that's what I was thinking about. The Arsenal. So with the Arsenal, he can upgrade those Napoleon guns to have more speed. I think they could get like 4.25 or maybe 4.5 speed. They can get more HP from the Arsenal as well. Oh, Gatling gun's getting caught with 2 Hussars, but he's shipping some Minutemen as well. 1 Gatling gun is going to go down, but they will have a fiesta on these villagers. And yeah, the villagers are dedicated at this point. They can't run away because they will get absolutely destroyed by the Minutemen. He's going to unpack it and let it run away. 2. Oh! Okay, no, only 1 survives. And look how much damage they do. But yeah, he's going to try and punch this one down as well. Very risky micro play by the villagers. But I think that he pulls that off well. He only loses 2 Hussars. He does lose maybe 3 or 4 villagers there. But taking out 3 Gatlings for that price was definitely worth it. So really nice micro by Bobby.
Yes.
And yeah, then you can big old Defiance over here. We've got some more stuff going on the north side of the map. Again, more Napoleon guns. More Hussars, though. I think there's enough veteran regulars there to be able to protect them. He's getting his Joseph Davis in there as well. Just trying to soak up as much damage as possible. Hussars are going in for it. Regulars are on melee, but the Hussars, they're going to... Oh, there's a big flank of them from the south coming in. He's going to be able to... I think he's going to be able to take care of all of them.
Yes.
These regulars, they don't tickle. And I think he just wants to kill these Napoleon guns as quickly as he can. He's going to leave one for some reason, even though he's on half HP. I think he's going to be happy with how much damage he dealt. You don't want to lose all your Hussars. These guys are 200 resources apiece, you know. So you can argue that Napoleon gun is resource-wise worth 2 Hussars. So if you're losing more than 2 Hussars for 1 Napoleon gun, you've got to take that into consideration. Is it worth it?
Hello.
Resources starting to dwindle on the map, and that's where this fort is going to come in really handy. These gold mines are still available. There's still 2 gold mines near this Fort Defiance here, and that's why that fort placement is going to be really important. Now it's just a big battle for the north side of the map as well at the same time, so they're trying to fight on all fronts over here. Who's going to be able to hold on to the natural resources the longest? The Apache scouts coming in. You can send that card twice. Don't forget, he's had a factory the whole time. He's had capitalism. This little trickle over here. It's just yeah. That factory has proven to be really, really probably the MVP here. That's gathered a lot of resources this game, and he could literally just switch it to gold right now and just go really ham on the Napoleon guns. Still looking good. Oh no, the scores are looking really good for Woodpusher right now. Take a look over at Base Bobby. He's on 54 bills, so he's hemorrhaging villagers compared to Woodpusher. I think this is starting to look really good for Woodpusher right now. I'm not sure what Brits can do right now. Just again, more Minutemen just coming. Like the amount of Minutemen this game that he has shipped has been absolutely insane. Apache cavalry coming in now as well. It's looking like the time's going to be up on Base Bobby here, but my God, has he put up a fight. And look at this mass. Look at this mass of regulars. Just a bit of everything going on. He was raiding from all sides as well. Yes. More falconets, but it wasn't enough. It was a good fight. Base Bobby put up a very based opponent here, but it just wasn't enough. And that's the power of the Napoleon guns. If any of you guys out there are any USA mains, that's a very good build, a very greedy build, very high risk, high reward type build, I would call that. But if you're interested in going for a Napoleon build order with USA, boom. You struggle with falconets, you're struggling with those type of artillery pieces, go ahead and just spam a load of Napoleon guns. They survive 2 hits from a falconet. What more could you ask for? Plus, they're gold. Nothing else matters. They're gold. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I certainly know I did. Thanks all you guys for watching once again. You really are the best. This is the best community on the planet. Love you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one in the morning. Peace.